it's hard to get it right.
As we already know, the fashion industry plays with our minds and can make us feel ugly. It also plays with the environment.
Love, love, love. Everybody wants to love.
The fashion industry is one of the main contributors to environmental destruction. Unfortunately, most of the harm inflicted by the fashion industry is provoked by humans. On the bright side, there are many things we can do to help fix it. What is organic fashion?
Organic fashion is the use of clothing and accessories that are made with low amounts of chemicals and do not harm the environment.
How does the fashion industry add to environmental destruction? Due to fast fashion or the rapid change in trends, an abundance of clothing is being disposed of. Another cause of the waste is the idea that cheap is valuable, ignorance, and ultimately overconsumption.
Everybody wants to love.
The fashion industry perpetually breaks laws applying to human rights. In 2009, the International Trade Union Confederation proved that the clothing manufacturing industry is one of the worst violators of labor rights and fair trade practices.
Everybody feels the love. Everybody steals the love. Everybody heals with love.
Textile factories emit toxic gases. 2/3 of high-quality apparel contain potentially dangerous chemicals, as a Greenpeace experiment proved. The tests also validated that 89 of the garments consisted of substantially high levels of nonylphenyl ethoxylates, which can turn into hormone-damaging chemicals.
Love, 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 begin. Everybody wants to love.
What impact do these factors have on the environment? Landfills are generators of hazardous waste. Living in the vicinity of a poorly maintained landfill can lead to cancer, birth defects, and genetic mutations. Poisonous chemicals, for instance, nonylphenyl ethoxylates, or NPEs, can evaporate from soil into areas such as basements. Harmful chemicals can contaminate groundwater and permeate into drinking supply. A person can ingest NPEs if they contaminate food or drink. Human health is additionally put at risk if NPEs are inhaled. This can happen if they are circulating through the air. Chemicals can make skin contact through lotions and cosmetics and then be absorbed by skin. Exposure to large quantities of NPEs can spawn irritation of the lungs, digestive system, skin, and eyes. NPEs are toxic to wildlife, especially marine animals. They are thought to imitate the behavior of animal hormones and are referred to as endocrine disruptors. NPEs are particularly dangerous because they are capable of being transported far from their origin. These chemicals can be processed by animals as well. NPEs pose a long-term threat to the environment, small scale, and globally. In animals, they can disrupt hormones, which stunts growth and creates a problem in the reproductive system. If the waste site is well maintained, risks are not high. What can you do to help end environmental abuse?
Simple tasks that we can do to improve the earth is to educate ourselves about the article of clothing and where it was made. We can inform ourselves and spread awareness about the dangers of the fashion industry.
There is no need to stop buying clothes altogether. It is just encouraged that you do so in moderation and in a manner that you won't exhaust your debit card. It is helpful to buy clothing that has been produced using fabric methods such as nanotechnology and modularity to extend the usability of the garment and time between washing. We can join grassroots associations such as Greenpeace and sign petitions to raise awareness. China is number 1 in manufacturing products for Western brands. Freedom of coalition is still limited, which restricts companies from trading ethically. Making alliances with other companies and getting involved with suppliers could help resolve this issue. Zero Discharge of Hazardous Chemicals, or the ZDHC, agreed to higher their environmental standards. The ZDHC has promised to eliminate 100% of hazardous chemical emissions from the apparel and footwear industry. Due to the numerous number of candidates in the supply chains, industry-wide participation is vital to achieving the goal by 2020. The ZDHC is concentrating on lowering and removing altogether the 11 chemical groups, some of which could potentially release carcinogenic compounds.
Blue, the color of our planet from far, far away. Blue lips.
Clearly, there are endless possibilities to what we can do to help end the fashion industry's harm to the environment.
The most human color, blue. The most human color, blue.
Let's start today so the Earth can heal tomorrow.
Blue lips, blue veins, blue. The color of our planet from far, far